shields. You will be boarded. Your distinctiveness will be added to our collective. Resistance is futile.
Hey everyone, it's Bobo here for Crisis in the Toyverse, and today I'm so excited I've already unboxed this figure. Of course, a special shout out to Diamond Select Toys for making this review possible. We're going deep into the Star Trek lore, looking at the next generation. We got some Borg action going on, and you know, who doesn't like the Borg? I mean, cool character, simulation, resistance is futile, blah blah blah. Anyways, here's the packaging. If I flip it around to a cool horizontal look, you can see that baldy goodiness of Jean-Luc Picard. And then on the back, we got the Borg doing some Borg action with a bio and all that other fun jazz. And then once again, the dreamy Picard right there. So let's go ahead and kick the box aside and let's talk about this Borg. So this Borg is very standard. He does come packed with a lot of accessories, but let's focus on the aesthetic right now. He looks really good. He's got a nice generic Borg face going on him. He's got that pale, icky, yucky color to his head. The costume looks very good. I don't know how screen accurate it is. I am not that deep of a Trekkie. I enjoy the show. I enjoy a lot of the memorabilia and stuff, but I don't dive too far in. His feet look really good. So does his body, excuse me. Nice and sleek and sexy there. And guy has no guts. He's just got chips and modems and thingamabobbers. And yeah, so he's got that going on in the lower area. Ladies, look out. Brrr. And then, of course, he's got his chest right there. You can tell this guy is working out at the gym a lot. But all joking aside, he does look really good. He's just a standard generic Borg character that has a lot of accessories that really add to that Borg figure. So let me go ahead and break down Articulation right now, and then we'll just take it from there, okay? So let's go ahead now and start breaking down some Borg Articulation. This sexy fella has a head that can go up and down and then side to side and rotates 360 around with my crappy rhythm. Almost said the SH word. He does have a diaphragm joint. It doesn't work that well. I mean, it works well enough. It's got a rotation on it, full 360, which is pretty cool. And then he does have a waist cut too, so there is that. His arms do go out about that far. They do go down, and you can get them to go full 360. No bicep cut to speak of, but we got a beautiful swivel and hinge at the elbow here that does come apart to put on his weapon hands. And speaking of hands, his hand does rotate, and it hinges up and down pretty dang well. And then we have Kung Fu Action Borg. His legs go out that far, he kicks forward that much, and he can moonwalk ever so slightly backwards. Does have a thigh cut that works really good. Double bend at the knee with some beautiful detail there at the knee. Nice little touch from Diamond. And then we have a foot that goes back quite a bit, and it will go forward. And it also has a beautiful ankle rocker on it and 2 peg holes on the bottom. So overall, articulation with this guy, you're going to get him into whatever Borg pose you absolutely need him to be in. The bad edit there, everyone. What can I do? Shoestring budget. Anyways, here's Borgie McGee here. Let's just pop off his head. Oh, no! Ah! Big old fat ball peg right there. That works actually quite well. We're just going to set that head right there, and let's talk about his sleek and sexy Borg arm. Now, this Borg arm is used to assimilate, destroy, and brew a mean cup of coffee. It's got a lot of nice detail on it, and it looks great. Diamond did a great job with this. Definitely love the way this looks. So let's pop this arm off. Let's put the cool arm on, and voila, we got some nice swinging action there that swivels quite good. And while we're at it, let's pop off the other arm and then put on the claw. The dreaded claw arm that's used to choke people out and lift stuff and a whole bunch of other wacky stuff. Arm came out good. A little warpage there at the top, but nothing that can't be fixed. Great paint detail on that and sculpted very nicely. So let's just pop that on. Voila. Boom. there we go. We got these weird funky arms on this guy that work. It's silly from afar, but it definitely works for the character if you know what's going on. Got this chest armor piece, so when he fights the Punisher, he can get in there and not get shot to death. I'm kidding, of course. It just fits right over there and looks good. Adds a little bulk to the guy, makes him look all muscled out. And then you put this shoulder pad thing there, you know, that way when he's ready for the XFL, he's ready to get the touchdown. And yeah, looks very nice. I think the only thing missing now is a head. We'll pop that on right there. This is an alternate head that comes packed in. Sadly, as I put the arm back on this guy, my cord at the top broke on this guy's head, and then there goes the shoulder pad. Will I ever get to discuss this Borg head? As you can see, the wire came out. It was my own fault, but it does connect to the side there. I don't know how I'm going to get it back on. It'll be interesting. So anyways, here are our 4 Borg layout pieces. Now, I believe this piece, if the camera will focus in, can be used on one of the arms or on the head. And you have those small pegs that plug in. Please be careful with those, as I already broke 2 of the eye pieces because, you know, I have fat fingers. And fat fingers and small pegs do not go together that well. But as you can see, it holds it in there and it makes the tech arm look a little more high-tech, if you will, or to brew an espresso, if you will. And then we got this other piece here. I believe this goes on the face, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and just plug it right in there. Plug it in, plug it in. Doing this off camera because, you know, didn't focus in right, but voila, look at that. He looks very scientific. He looks like a man you can trust. But it adds a different level of detail to it that's really cool. It's going to be great to see how these guys army build. I know I'm going to pick up some more. That much I can guarantee you. And then we got one of the eye pieces here where I broke off one of the pegs, so I put some tacky stuff on it so I could hold it in place. And I'm trying not to show you guys that on camera to try to be cool. Anyways, there's that. Pop that off and then pop on the other one. And yeah, great for peeping Tom Borg, if you will. All of these accessories work good. It's going to be great to see people who do toy photography have these set up in different ways. Or if you just want to army build and have them on a shelf, you have different combinations you could come up with. Very, very exciting stuff, to say the least. Alright, for our size roundup, we have the lovely and talented Borg in the middle, followed by Pointy Ear Spock from the newer Star Trek films, also from Diamond Select. And then we have Lieutenant Commissioner Total Package Boy Jim Gordon right there. And they all scale in fine with each other. I don't have any other Star Trek figures to compare it with, so there is that. But really, when you break down this Borg figure, it really has become a lot of fun for me. I possibly will pick up a few more here to really just round out the team as they take on their adventures in space and spread their message of love and peace all across the universe. But guys, if you want to pick it up, check your e-tailers, head over to Shop DST, or visit your local comic book shop. That's going to do it for me. Thank you all for the support. Slideshow at the end. Check out some of these people who helped make the show possible, and thank you for making the show possible as well. Take care, and until next time, everyone, great googly moogly.